I'll start with who I am for those of you that don't know. I'm pretty sure I know most of you on my Facebook, but I do know there's definitely some people that might not know what I do. So I am Megan Diemert. Actually Megan Hansen now. I just got married, and so I need to change my name. I work for the Diemert Properties Group at Keller Williams in Marysville. And I just wanted to talk about real estate investing, why I started investing. Oh, there we go. Now I can see who's on. Hey, Amanda. I just want to talk to you guys about why I started investing in real estate, how I got started, why I think it's important for everybody to invest in real estate at some point. I got my notes here so I don't get off track. And the reason why I wanted to come on is, one, to share my knowledge, and two, I wanted to come on because we are having a class for anybody, real estate agents, or just any individual who wants to start investing, or an investor who already is investing and just wants to sharpen their skills a little bit. Our class is on June 6th at the Marysville Opera House. And I got my little flyer here. You can see we have a ton of speakers coming. I'll talk more about that in a little bit. Right now I just wanted to jump into why I love investing. I got a couple quotes here that I wanted to share with you guys that kind of hit home with me, that have stuck in my head and really guided me through my investing process. So far I have one duplex, which doesn't seem like a lot. However, I am 24 years old, and I bought my house in 2016, and that was a huge accomplishment for my husband and I, both two young, hardworking kids basically who bought their first investment, and we are already working our way to buying our second duplex. We're even considering building it, which is huge. Who thinks at 24 years old you can build a duplex? Like, that didn't even cross my mind when I was even younger. So here's a couple quotes that really stuck with me and was part of why I decided to buy my duplex. Landlords grow rich in their sleep. And that's true. There's definitely hard work in buying, rental properties, and there's work keeping them up nicely. However, for the most part, you collect rent, and that's all you have to do. You can enjoy your life, you can live your life by design however you want, and you have rental properties that are making you money every month. I hardly have to pay anything on my mortgage, which is huge. I can spend that money saving to buy my other duplexes that I want to buy. I can use it to go travel or do whatever I want. However, I already feel like my duplex is definitely making me money in my sleep. Another quote that I really like is, buy land, they're not making it anymore. That's huge. My duplex is on a ½ acre, and it's in Lake Stevens, right near the lake, like literally walking distance. That's gonna be worth a lot of money someday when, you see houses getting built everywhere, all the time. And so knowing that you have a chunk of land that's yours is amazing. Someday you'll be able to sell it for a lot of money, or you'll hold on to it and know that you have a nice big piece of land. It's a big deal. And prices are still going up. They're not projected to go down anytime soon at all. Another quote I like is, 90% of all millionaires become so through owning real estate. 90%. That's huge. I definitely know I have big dreams and I have a big vision for my life. My husband has a big vision for his life and our life, and we definitely are on the path to becoming millionaires. It's weird to say, but it's true. It doesn't take very much to buy a house. You need, down payment. And right now there's even zero down loan programs out there. It makes it so easy to buy a house. You don't have to buy a duplex. You could buy, a house and live in it for a few years, then buy another house and rent that one out. That's an investment property. You can buy a house that has a detached garage and turn it into a little studio apartment. That's an investment property. Anything, even just buying land, raw land, and holding onto it, that's an investment. It's building up a savings that you wouldn't have had otherwise. And so I really like that quote, that 90% of all millionaires do so through owning real estate. It's not that hard to do. Here's the last quote that is by Armstrong Williams. Now, one thing I tell everyone is learn about real estate. Repeat after me. Real estate provides the highest returns, the greatest values, and the least risk. What is the risk for owning properties? There's really not any. I mean, everybody is worried that there's going to be another turn in the market. However, that only affects you if you want to sell in the down market. If you hold your properties, you rent them out, it doesn't matter what the market's doing. You keep the houses regardless. So there really isn't a huge risk, you guys. The only thing is just, saving money and putting it down on a house. If you plan on flipping, that is a little bit more risk. However, just buying houses to rent them out, there's not much risk involved at all. And then talking again about, the average millionaire. The average millionaire has 7 streams of income. 7. So that is pretty hard to do if you don't have passive income. And owning real estate is definitely passive income. So for me, I'm trying to think, my 7 incomes right now, I don't have 7, but I'm definitely working on it. I'm in real estate. That's what got me into real estate investing. I got my real estate license. I got it 3 years ago. And I'm surrounded by real estate investors, and watching them, I'm like, why can't I do it too? I can. I just took time to save money and to find the house. However, with real estate, you're out showing houses, you're out, writing contracts, meeting people. It's time consuming. It's not passive income. So that's a job that takes all of your time. And we're taught in Keller Williams about a life by design, not a life by default. And you can design your life through showing houses. However, it's really hard to make time for yourself. And so that's why a lot of people decide that they want to, invest in real estate and have rental properties, because it doesn't take a lot of your time. You can be out, on vacation on the beach in Hawaii, and your rental properties are still going to make you money. You're still going to get the checks every month, and if there's a problem with one of your houses while you're on vacation, you call a contractor to go fix it, and you can still be on the beach in Hawaii or wherever you want to be. Okay, back to my 7 income streams. So I'm a real estate agent. That's how I got into real estate investing. I am a landlord, and right now I own 1 rental property, and I plan on owning more. I partnered with a shampoo company that's #1 in America, and that's another stream of passive income. I have to work once in a while, but most of the time it sells itself. You got nice hair, people ask you about it, and you let them know what it is. It doesn't take a lot of work. So I consider that another sort of passive income. And then I'm a hairstylist, licensed hairstylist, and that also takes up a lot of time. It's hard physical labor being on your feet all day. Your hands are up doing people's hair all day. That's hard work too, and that's not going to give you a lifelong, it won't last forever, because eventually you're going to get, worn down, and it's good if you enjoy it, but it won't last forever. So that's why I really, really, really love the idea of having rental properties, just because there really is not a whole lot you have to do. So just kind of think about what are your 7 streams of income. I'm still thinking about mine. I don't know what else I'm going to do yet. I know with Keller Williams we have profit share, and I definitely consider that one of my 7 streams of income, because that's also passive income. You don't have to do anything besides share the company to get, you know, a check every month. It's something that you don't have to think about 24/7. So I wanted to share with you guys a little bit about why I chose to invest besides just the passive income. Buying my duplex, so originally Tyler and I, we were just going to buy a single family home, so just 1 unit, and really we knew we wanted to buy a duplex, but we didn't think that that was possible being so young and not feeling like we had a whole lot of money to spend. We figured buying a duplex would be way out of our budget. So we looked at single family homes, and we probably wrote at least 7 offers back in 2016. It was the summer of 2016. We wrote so many offers, and I'm in real estate, you guys. I am an agent. I go look at the houses the minute they come on the market. We write strong offers, and Tyler and I still kept getting beat out by cash or conventional because we had FHA financing. It was really hard. So we had to brainstorm. We're like, what else can we do besides moving super far out? I had to be within a radius of Marysville because I take care of my brother, and my family is a huge part of my life. So I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna move farther out where the land is cheaper. I need something here that's going to work, that we can get our offer accepted on. So luckily, we talked to our lender, and we said, hey, what can we do to broaden our horizons a little bit? I said, is there any possible way we could look at a duplex? And she said, yeah, absolutely. And so I'm like, oh, I didn't realize it was that easy. And so just like that, we were shopping single family for $250,000, and just for having another unit for a duplex, we were at least able to go up to $350,000. We could go up more, however, we wanted to keep our payment, you know, in a certain range, especially being first-time home buyers and knowing we're going to be landlords too. It was kind of a scary thought. However, it helped us open up our search a little bit more to find other properties. And it seems like just after I put it out to the universe, our duplex showed up. And it was 4th of July weekend, and we bought it for, I want to say $325,000. And so $325,000, that's a lot more than a single family home for $250,000. That's a big jump that you're able to do when you buy a duplex. And so we moved in with my parents for a little while when we bought the duplex, because our rental that we were in ended, our lease ended. And so we were super motivated. We're like, we don't care. We're gonna move in with my parents for a minute and wait till our duplex closes. The appraisal came in low. I mean, literally every bump that could happen happens to us real estate agents too. And you just work through them. And it was so worth it to go through that whole process, even though it's super stressful. I love my duplex. I love it so much. And we have amazing tenants. We've been so lucky. We've had 2 tenants since we've bought it. Both of them have been amazing, like seriously a blessing. And so now we bought it in August of 16 for $325,000. We already have 20% equity. That's huge. That's what, not even 2 years, I don't think yet. And so now we're able to take that equity and put it in another duplex. And I talked to my lender, and we're approved for up to like $550 now. That's huge. That's just because you can count the income of the current tenant, the income of the tenant that will be in our side of the duplex, the tenant in the new duplex, and then our jobs. So that's 3 incomes we wouldn't have been able to count if it wasn't for owning a duplex and buying another duplex. So it opens up, it really helps your net worth a lot just by owning one duplex. It helps you jumpstart your investing career. Another reason why I wanted a duplex and to be a real estate investor is to help people. You know, there's so many stories that you hear of people that, you know, my landlord doesn't do anything, I ask them to fix this, it takes forever, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's not always a good, positive, not good things you hear about landlords all the time. And I wanted to be somebody that people are excited to rent from, you know, somebody that will show the tenants, you know, that they can buy too, and just be a good person and a good landlord. And it also, the more I make off of my investment properties, I want to give back. That's always been my goal. Since high school or middle school, I've always volunteered and just volunteered my time. And someday I'd really love to be able to volunteer with money as well and make a big impact on just different charities and give back to the community, the Arc of Snohomish County, where they've helped my brother so much. I mean, there's countless things that you can do. Money is not just to have it. I want to be able to give back too. And investing properties definitely will help me be able to do that. And then also, I just really enjoy investing. I love looking at houses. It's one of my, looking at houses is probably my favorite part of the job. I just love going on adventures and seeing houses and seeing, like, you know, it could be a really crappy house or a crappy duplex. I'm like, I love this. I can see, you know, the opportunity. I can see how to fix it up and make it cute and rent it out. It's just something that I've always enjoyed doing. Okay, let's see. And then also to just not have limits in life. I want a big life. I want to be able to design my life. I want to be able to have flexibility to take care of my family when I need to. I want to know that I'm not tied to any set schedule. And knowing that my husband and I will be able to just eventually, when we retire, live off of our investment properties. Most people these days, you know, there's small businesses is such a big part of the community. And unfortunately, a lot of small businesses don't have a retirement plan. They don't have the 401k and everything like that. And so knowing that you have a plan in place for the future is really, really big. And then also, I didn't want to be a renter. Tyler and I rented a property, and we were told that we needed to move out, and it was pretty sudden. We definitely got notice, which was nice. However, it's so stressful to try to find another house right away. I'm sure a lot of you guys know the housing market, the inventory is low. The rental market is even lower. It is like close to impossible to find a rental right now. And the rents are insane. I'm like, why would I pay this amount when I could have the same amount in my mortgage? And I don't like change, I really don't. I'm a creature of habit, and I just like knowing that I'm gonna be in my duplex for as long as I like. And when I move, it's going to be on my time and my terms. And I'm gonna be able to pick my next place and not pick it out of being desperate to find somewhere. That was probably one of my biggest driving factors right there, was just, I didn't want to be told I had to move again at all. And my husband, you know, he was the same way. He says, why are we renting? Why are we putting money into somebody else's pocket, you know? You could be putting it into your own house, which is building your own savings, your own net worth. It's building for your future. I mean, man, it is just, there's so many reasons why we wanted to invest in real estate and why we're continuing to invest in real estate. So this long rant is all about, I wanted to let you guys know about an investment class coming up. I'm on the Keller Williams Marysville Education Committee, and I wanted to tell you guys about a class that we're putting on. It is on June 6th, and it is at the Marysville Opera House from 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock. And here is the flyer on it, Winning with Investors. You can see the panels. These are all real estate investors. They're all amazing, amazing human beings that I've gotten the chance to learn from, and I've gotten to know most of them, and they all have something amazing to share. Jeff Latham, he buys houses, he flips houses. I'm pretty sure he rents houses. He used to be a real estate coach of mine. Margaret Smith, she's with Pickett Street Properties at Keller Williams in Bothell. And Margaret, I've loved watching her journey. She, I believe she's had a duplex, she sold it, bought a new one, totally renovated it, and now is living in one side of the duplex, just like I'm doing, and renting the other side out. And so she'll be able to teach us all about buying a duplex that needs fixing up and how to use a rehab loan to do that, so it's not money out of your pocket. And then Thatch, he is one of my all-time favorites. I'm wearing his Fuck How shirt. I don't know if you can see or not. He says it's a Vietnamese proverb, and it is like seriously my favorite saying ever. I bought my husband a shirt, I have a shirt, I have sweatshirts, and every time that I get scared or I think that my vision of life or my dream is too big and I'm like, how am I going to get there? I think of this shirt. Fuck how. Don't worry about it. Just do the steps that you need to do to get there, and don't worry about how it's going to happen. If you put it out in the universe, it's going to happen. He's taught me a lot about real estate investing and just mindset, that you can put that mindset to anything. If you're in Monate, if you're in real estate, if you're in a network marketing company, if you're in a small business, whatever it is. Oh, there's a train. I hope you guys can still hear me. My office is right next to the train tracks. So anyway, so Thatch is going to be there. He's going to be speaking for 45 minutes. And just that alone, you guys, I've been to classes that are so expensive, but they're so worth it of his. And only pay, what are we paying here? $15? $15 to see all of these people speak. You have to be there. Seriously, it's amazing. So Thatch, Stephanie, and Mark, they're all on a team. They sell real estate, they invest, they do mindset coaching, they do real estate coaching, they do everything you could imagine. They do flips, they do flips to hold and rent out, they do everything. Amy Wagner, she is my managing broker here at Keller Williams, and she's amazing. She flips houses, and I'm trying to think if I think she has rental properties too. I'm super excited to learn more from Amy. I haven't heard her speak before. Lance Otto, he is amazing. He also does flip. I don't know if he does flips. He has rental properties for sure. And he's just been like somebody to look up to. He's bought so many houses, and he is just like that. As far as his mindset and his attitude, he's awesome. You'll love watching him speak or listening to him speak. And then Cody Touche, he is a lender who has helped tons of investors, tons of people wanting to buy multifamily. He's super knowledgeable with the mortgage side of buying investment homes. Joseph Fisher, he is with Northwest Property Management, and I actually hired him and his team to help me find my tenant. I do not want to deal with the Craigslist ads and the calls and everything for finding tenants. Joseph's team did amazing. It took like less than a week for them to find me new tenants, and not only just tenants, the best tenants I've ever had. So I definitely am excited to hear him speak about the property management side of things. And then Jennifer Allday, she is in my office as well. She is on Real Estate Solutions Group, and she is also buying duplexes, living in one side, just like I like to do, and then renting it out and buying another one. So I'm super excited to hear her as well. I'm super excited to see this panel. It's a really good mix of all skill levels, all you know, people that are just getting started, people that have been investing for a long time. There's definitely people that know how to flip houses, buy houses and rent them out, buy houses that need fixing and then rent them out, all kinds of good stuff. So basically, it says on the flyer, learn from mega agents as they share how they are currently winning with investors, whether that's themselves or whether that's somebody that they're helping represent as an investor. How to find flip properties on and off the market. These days, it's way better bang for your buck if you can find properties off market, because as everybody knows, the market is crazy. It's a seller's market. So how to find flip properties, working with first-time and newbie investors, buying your first property, and then the mindset that it takes to invest and implementing what you've learned. And then also they're just going to open it up for questions and answers, which is awesome. Having 10 people that you can ask any investment class or any investment questions you want. I know I'm gonna come with a list of questions because these guys know what they're talking about and I wanna learn from the best. And so that's why I wanted to share this class with you guys. So if anybody wants to go with me, the tickets are $15 and I can send you guys a link. I'll also post it below in the comments. But yeah, I probably have been on there a lot longer than I thought I was going to be. So I'm going to get off and let you guys enjoy your day. But seriously, come with me. I'd love to have as many people as I can come sit with me and learn from the best investment people out there. All right, see you guys later.